2B2T is no ordinary server. It's filled with hackers, griefers, and just pure toxicity. But among all the chaos lies a group, the Spawn Masons. Now I happen to be a part of this particular group, and I know firsthand that once this group starts working on a project, they put every resource they have into it, and they will never stop. This time, the Spawn Masons have completed their largest project yet, the giant Spawn Mason logo at Spawn.
Logo, Spawn,
Logo, Spawn, logo, Spawn, logo.
About a month ago, the Spawn Masons had an idea. Build an enormous Spawn Mason logo at Spawn. Sounds simple enough. Just grab some obsidian and start placing. But it wasn't that simple. This logo would be much, much larger than the last one that was built 7 months prior. That logo took about 6 days to make, with multiple players working through the night to complete. In contrast, the new logo would be absolutely massive. 11,913 by 11,594 blocks to be exact. Imagine how long this new logo would take to be built by hand. It would probably take years. There had to be a better solution. The answer? Bots. And these weren't just any bots. They were specifically designed just for the construction of this logo. A heavily modified version of Baritone was used to completely automate the construction process of this logo. Let me explain how it works. This is a map of the giant Spawn Mason logo during its construction. Each tiny square in the map represents a 144 by 144 block area. Within each square contains a small section of the logo. Looking more closely at one of the sections, you will find this, an array of zeros and ones. Ones represent the obsidian blocks, and zeros represent air. This is how bots know where to place all the obsidian. And yes, I mean bots with an S. 61 unique Minecraft accounts completed an entire section, with the peak being 32 bots online at once mining ender chests and placing obsidian. In total, there were 1,901 144 by 144 block sections for the bots to complete. A few things were done to expedite the process. First, each Spawn Mason member was given the custom software and was assigned their own sections of the logo. The large amount of members in the Spawn Masons was a huge advantage, as each member could use their main and alternate accounts to contribute to the project. Also, instead of the bots using shulker boxes of obsidian, they used ender chests instead. Why? Well, ender chests, when mined, drop 8 obsidian, essentially cramming 8 times the amount of obsidian into a shulker box, which made carrying the obsidian much less cumbersome. What would have been 300 double chests of obsidian shulker boxes was condensed down to just 40. All that was needed was a way to place and mine the ender chests, which was easily programmed into the bot. No slave labor was used here. Now, when I mean fully automated, I really mean it. These bots did absolutely everything, including breaking e-chests, placing obsidian in the proper locations, and restocking e-chests, all without any user input. The old logo took about 175,000 obsidian in 6 days to complete. That's pretty impressive, until I realized that the new logo took over 28 million obsidian to build, and only 8 days to complete, even though it took 160 times more obsidian than the last one. Those bots certainly came in handy this time around. Now, if someone had the idea of completely removing this logo by hand, let me just tell you, good luck. First of all, this logo was built on the top layer of the world, which would make it impossible to spawn withers on. Withers are the only way to make an explosion powerful enough to break obsidian, so the only other option would be to mine it. With an efficiency 5 pickaxe, perfect server conditions, and no breaks, it would take 17,597 hours, or just over 2 years, to mine. This logo will probably stay here for the rest of the server's life. Now, this is the point where I would be giving credit to a list of individuals that contributed to the project. Instead, I want to give the credit for this project to the group as a whole, the Spawn Masons. After weeks of planning and 8 long days of construction, the Masons got what they wanted and deserve. The largest obsidian structure at Spawn, or at this point, the largest structure ever built on 2B2T other than the highways. The Spawn Mason logo.